just to talk a little bit about how we've deployed and what we've implemented with OpenMetal. So we've got we've got 2 physical clusters, and we did a bunch of tuning. We've got since we have a replicated disk system and we're heavily using Ceph, we elected to customize with OpenMetal our disks that we have. And so one of the things, because we're replicating space in triplicates, we have disk limit considerations, because we have clients come to us with large sites, sometimes 100 gigabytes. And so we wanted to have the freedom to be able to get as many sites on these clusters as we can. So we really customized our whole disk implementation. We are using NVMe 4, which is very high performance with Ceph and the latest version of Ceph. So we have all of the performance gains of the cutting edge of that technology. And then OpenMetal helped us customize the size of disks that we were using to maximize space based on what we thought we needed. And so that was a big gain for us, because when we look at the notion of how much capacity we're using in these clusters, and we have 2 clusters with you now, an East Coast and a West Coast cluster, and eventually we'll bring on Europe as well. And so the idea is that we don't want to have wasted resources sitting there. So if we hit capacity on disk and we've got a ton of CPU capacity, we can't tap into that because we physically can't fit more clients on those clusters. So this is one of the areas where OpenMetal was extremely collaborative with us to help us work out. And in fact, the folks on your team crafted these elaborate spreadsheets to model out how many clients and what the density was based on CPU usage and disk usage. We didn't have to ask for that. They're like, hey, this is going to help us plan the size and capacity of the clusters that we need so that you can maximize savings and performance, which was an amazing exercise to go through. So not only geniuses on OpenMetal, but really amazing at spreadsheets as well. As innovative as Convesio is on the WordPress hosting e-commerce side, that's how innovative OpenMetal is on the infrastructure side. And so our solutions together are absolutely bleeding edge. And so it's really awesome to work with someone who's aligned culturally to the same type of mission that we are. And it's really provided us to be able to innovate and differentiate from the masses that are out there all using the same hyperscalers. We've seen the great collaboration. We've seen amazing performance with OpenMetal's hardware. And I actually think that based on the analysis and learnings that we've done from the early deployments that we did, we are going to exceed 50% savings over Google. And so with the team, unlike Google, where there's a lot of just buy more, your team has worked to make us more efficient in our deployments, which in essence means we're actually having to spend less, but it's a win-win for everyone. And that's a true partner.